Is it working? Fascinating. Hello everyone, my name is Volodymyr Romanenko and this is my video presentation. The topic that I had been working on was contemporary cadenzas to classical concertos. I would like to quickly introduce you to the questions and conclusions that I made on a guided research project, then briefly talk about what actually defines contemporary style, and finally, we will talk about contemporary cadenzas. The questions I challenged myself to answer were next. Is contemporary cadenzas to classical concertos is a good alternative against the stylistically right cadenzas? Why? Which ideas should cadenza represent? What is the most important in composing your own cadenza? Guided research project helped me to explore this topic and draw certain conclusions, such as: historically, the main idea of the classical concerto was a competition between the soloist and the orchestra. Cadenzas, as well as double exposition, were introduced to balance concertos structurally and to showcase the virtuosity of the soloist, as well as to surprise the audience. Classical composers had similar ideas and targets they tried to achieve in their cadenzas. Contemporary cadenzas offer a wider range of possibilities and are not limited to the themes presented in the concerto. Nevertheless, there are still some uncovered questions that bother me, and in today's video presentation, I am planning to explore them further. First of all, let's briefly talk about what defines contemporary music style. Contemporary music is a music produced at the current time. However, when we say contemporary music, it means something different to each person, and there is no universal criteria that can fully define contemporary music style. For me, for example, the first words that comes to mind are inventive, creative, dynamic, and experimental. New music or contemporary music is really broad and explored. It reflects the musical trends, styles, and forms of expression of the current era. It encompasses a wide range of genres and influences, reflecting the diversity and changing nature of contemporary society. Contemporary music often incorporates elements of traditional genres as well as experimental techniques, technologies, and cultural influences. It serves as a reflection of the cultural, social, and political landscape of the time, offering artists a platform to express their thoughts, emotions, and experiences through sound and lyrics. To understand better the variety of contemporary music, I would recommend you to listen to pieces written by famous contemporary composers, such as György Ligeti, Philip Glass, and Karl-Heinz Stockhausen. Let's move to contemporary cadenzas now. According to recent recordings and online resources, even nowadays, contemporary cadenzas written for classical concertos remain less popular than stylistically correct ones. There are several reasons for this. Contemporary cadenzas encounter challenges in gaining recognition and acceptance within the classical music community, as performers and programmers tend to opt for more established alternatives. Traditional cadenzas are valued for their adherence to historical performance practices, reflecting composers' intentions and stylistic norms. Conversely, contemporary cadenzas may divide from classical norms by incorporating modern elements, potentially alienating some listeners and performers. Performers often prefer cadenzas by renowned classical composers like Mozart or Beethoven, which have achieved masterpiece status. Despite offering opportunities from creative interpretation, contemporary cadenzas may struggle to achieve widespread popularity compared to their traditional counterparts. What are the advantages of using contemporary cadenzas? Well, the advantages are quite clear. As contemporary music does not have certain limits or does not follow any universal rules, contemporary cadenzas may offer performers and audience a completely different experience. Contemporary cadenzas offer myriad benefits. Creative expression. Performers may experiment with new techniques, sounds, and musical ideas, resulting in unique interpretations of the concerto. Relevance to modern audiences. By incorporating familiar elements and styles, cadenzas can strengthen the connection between performers and listener, making the music more accessible and engaging. Exploration of new sounds and techniques. Pushing the boundaries of traditional classical music, cadenzas explore innovative sounds and techniques, enhancing the musical experience of performers and audiences. Personalization of performance. Infusing artistic flair into cadenzas allows performers to personalize their interpretation of the concerto, deliver captivating and dynamic performances. Collaboration opportunities. Collaborative efforts in creating cadenzas among composers, performers, and other artists can lead to interdisciplinary performances, fostering artistic exploration. The example of contemporary cadenzas that I would like to show you today is a cadenza written for Mozart's Violin Concerto No. 5 in the folk style, performed in 2009 by Rune Tonsgaard Sorensen, violin, Ale Carr, mandola, Nikolai Bosk, piano, and the Copenhagen Philharmonic Orchestra. What do you think? Pretty cool, ain't it? This is one of the bright examples of the contemporary cadenzas for the classical concerto. I would like to point out the advantages this cadenza offers that stylistically correct cadenza are unable to provide. Combination of styles. The theme from the concerto are presented with a folk flavor. Flexibility. The cadenza clearly has an improvisative nature, offering the performer more freedom. Collaboration opportunity. The soloist improvises with two additional instruments, the piano and mandola. Relevance to modern audiences. By incorporating familiar styles and elements, the cadenza maintains the connection between performer and audience. In conclusion, contemporary cadenzas are a good alternative against the stylistically correct cadenzas, because they offer a wider range of opportunities, represent the current time frame, and follow similar ideas that classical composers did. Contemporary cadenzas can represent various ideas, from the atmosphere of the classical era to experimental techniques and shocking sounds aimed to surprise the audience. I would definitely encourage performers to write and perform contemporary cadenzas and plan to promote them in the future. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. Please press the like button, look after the subscribe button, and write some comment below, and I will see you next time.